Hey guys, welcome to another Get to Know Me. It's your girl chanellenovosey. Thanks so much for tuning in. Today I'm going to be talking about my Ancestry DNA Test. I ordered this about a week ago online and it came in the mail today and I was so excited. I'm like, yes, I'm finally gonna find out what I am because I'm so sick of people asking me, what are you mixed with? I always get asked that. What are you mixed with? Look at your skin. Look at your skin. Your skin. I'm black, as far as I know. No, but seriously, I wanted to order my ancestry test so I can be able to tell my kids where we are from and what our roots are and what culture we come from and give background to that. We have lost that as black people and I want to regain that, and that security in knowing what and who I truly am. So my background, my mother is from Charleston, South Carolina, and to my knowledge, I've been told that we are Geechee. So West African culture is part of the Geechee culture. And so I know I'm gonna expect I'm expecting some Geechee to pop up in the DNA tests and the ancestry test. So that definitely, I feel like we've sealed the deal. I know that part will probably be there. On my father's end, I've been told Native American and possibly some Caucasian. So I'm not quite too sure there. And on my mother's side, I've also heard things about the Caribbeans and the islands and stuff like that. I'm an island girl. I might have some island in me. Who knows? So that will be exciting to find out as well. But I'm really excited to do this. That's really all that I know about my heritage. Okay, so when you receive the kit, it will come in 3-panel packets, and it has the instructions, the test overview, and the envelope in which you will send back to the lab once they start to process your swabs, which are here, your sterling polyester tipped applicator. So you get 2 of these and you'll swab one on one side of your mouth and the other on the other there. So you'll get that as well as an envelope for your DNA samples, okay? So that's all that came in there, with the addition to this paper that had the barcodes and some of your information. I believe this is for your keepsake so you can be able to track your DNA tests. Alright, so let's get into it. I'm going to make sure I follow the instructions. It just says open the package, labeled sterling polyester tip applicator. Remove one applicator, taking care not to touch the polyester tip. Okay? So I'm just going to open it up here and be sure not to touch that end. And it says open your mouth wide and insert applicator. Rub it firmly back and forth. Do this for 30 seconds. So I'm going to do one side of my mouth and I'm going to just swab it out. Doesn't really look like there's anything on there. I think that's good. That was 30 seconds. Let me just try a little bit more. That definitely did it. Definitely do it firm like they said. I do feel like it got on the cotton swab a lot more with me doing it a little bit more firmer. So then you're going to remove the applicator from your mouth and place it directly into the paper envelope labeled DNA sample envelope. Alright, just going to place that in here. I'm going to take my second cotton swab and do the same thing. Alright, so I'm going to take the second applicator and place it inside of the DNA sample envelope. Okay, and it says to seal the DNA sample envelope with tape. Do not lick the flap. So I will get some tape and do that. So then it says seal securely and place in the mail. So I'm sure I'll just have to rip this part off of the panel. So you're supposed to take this part off, and it has an opening for an envelope. Once I tape this, I'm going to put this inside of here, and then it has some adhesive on the top right there. So you're just going to remove that and put it in the mail. Package is all, or the postage is already paid for. It says to give it 6 to 8 weeks to process, and I am going to be checking my emails like nobody's business because I'm excited to get this information. Do not throw away the barcode located on the front of the kit. It is needed to access your results. If you have more than one kit, ensure that your DNA swabs go into your kit's return envelope. So this part here, you're going to want to keep that. Okay, people, keep this. I'm gonna say it again. Keep this. Don't mail this part back in with everything else, because you're gonna need this for your DNA test. I'm gonna put this in my drawer so I won't forget. So it says to wait 6 to 8 weeks in order to get your results back via email. I already went ahead and registered, so I'm going to be anxiously waiting to get the results back, and I'll let you guys see my raw, real reaction. So I will be recording that. I would suggest anybody who does not know their heritage, or even if you've heard stories along the way and you want to know for sure what your family may be, this is definitely the route to go. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll be back in 6 to 8 weeks to give you guys my Ancestry DNA results. So stay tuned.